Hey friends, Alvin here. Welcome to your monthly snapshot for the month of May 2025. There's a whole lot going on and we want to share these details with you. Also, my apologies that this video is a little bit late, but hopefully this is information that's still very helpful for you. First of all, we're excited that we can announce our Ascent Retreat dates. We have 4 locations happening in this next ministry season. On November 7th to 9th at Camp Quassant. On April the 24th to the 26th at Circle Square Ranch in Grand River, that's in Brantford. Also, May 1st to 3rd, we are at Silver Lake Wesleyan Camp over on the east part of Ontario. And then on May 29th to the 31st, we are at Pierce Williams Camp near Chatham. So save those dates. We're going to be releasing information about speakers, registration, and so much more in the next few weeks. But in the meantime, you can follow up on this information at cboq.ca/ascent. First of all, we hope that you or someone is mentoring alongside them over these next few weeks and months. Whether you're using our grad mentoring kit or whether you're using something else, even just taking time to help them to work through and pray with them about this upcoming change, celebrating the things that God has brought them through, but also anticipating, maybe with some anxiety and a little bit of tension and stress about what might be coming up. So hopefully you're doing that with them. If you have someone who's going to be going to university away from home in Ontario, we would love for you to connect them to the Next Faith community. Research shows us that if the sending church is the one that connects them, they are 4 times more likely to remain with that faith community. So whether you're connecting with campus groups like Ambassadors for Christ, Power to Change, or InterVarsity, or whether you already know a network of churches, feel free to make that connection directly. If you're not sure, you can use our T101 Connect digital portal, and we can connect them to someone personally at that campus. You can find out more information about that at cboq.ca/T101Connect. If you have someone who's looking at doing a gap year but not sure what they're going to do, you might not want to consider using our gap year template. It is an opportunity in a way to be able to help them think through what does the upcoming year look like? What are some specific strategies or even specific resources I should be tapping into during this time? And so again, you can find that information on our website. If you have students going off to post-secondary studies in their undergrad in the fall, encourage them to apply for our CBOQ Youth Scholarship. It is a $500 scholarship and we're offering 15 of them this year. It is for students who are demonstrating the ways that they're living out their faith, wherever they are and whatever they do. And this isn't just for university or college undergrad studies. It could be a gap year program. It could be a discipleship program that falls within those parameters. But whatever it is, we encourage them to apply. Applications are due at the end of June. You can find it at cboq.ca/scholarship. Our annual family gathering assembly is coming up in the next few weeks on June 5 to 7. And for those of you who are pastors, whether you're an associate pastor, a lead pastor, whether you're a kids and family pastor, or youth pastor, next gen pastor, whatever pastor you are, we encourage you also to join the Pastors' Day together on June 4 to 5. This is all happening at Brock University in St. Catharines. There are lots of exciting opportunities coming up with Assembly. One of them is we get to see what the new strategic plan looks like for CBOQ. There's actually a lot of great next-gen initiatives happening within this, and so we encourage you to be part of that conversation. We are also having an exhibit for our 25th anniversary. This is an opportunity for us to celebrate the different ways that God has used CBOQ Youth to reach out to tens of thousands of youth over the last 25 years, helping them to discover what their next step towards Jesus looks like. And so we are grateful for the ways that God has brought us through, and we're going to be having an exhibit just to highlight some of those different celebrations that we've had together. As part of our plenary session and workshop, we get to look forward to hearing from Sam Rammer, who's at Crandall University. We get to hear the ways that God has helped him to see what are both some of the challenges and opportunities for the Canadian church in this upcoming next few years beyond us. And so we look forward to hearing what God has to share through him. We have a group of young adult delegates who will be gathering at Assembly as well. And if you're watching this before May the 15th, you actually have an opportunity to still send one if you'd like. These are people within your church, ages 18 to 25, who are actively participating in your church community. And we want to hear their voice at Assembly. We want them to share their perspective on where they believe God might be taking us and helping us discern that together. And so again, information is available at the Assembly website at baptist.ca/assembly. And if financial support is needed, we can definitely help you there as well. But we also have a couple of opportunities for young adult delegates specifically at Assembly. So be on the lookout for that if you're joining. A couple of other things coming down the pipe. First of all, our Youth Ministry Certificate Training Program. We have finished revamping what our curriculum is. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit late getting that out, but we will have that out to you sometime in May. And because of that, we will be pushing applications back to July 31st. That will be the deadline for the application. But this is for those who are point youth leaders, whether you are paid or volunteer, to be able to go through this 18-month training program to help you solidify your youth ministry understanding. And one of the great things is that you will be walking away with your own personalized youth ministry handbook at the end of it for your church. And so information will be available at cboqyouth.ca/youthmincert in the next coming weeks. One other thing for you to be able to look out for is our next step survey. This is an opportunity both for you to give feedback on how we've been doing at CBOQ Youth, some of the opportunities that are coming up that we want you to consider, and maybe see how you might be able to participate in partner in that as well. But also, we want to hear more about what's happening in your own youth ministry as you are planning towards the next ministry year. And so again, be on the lookout for that next step survey as it gets released in the coming weeks. As the weather gets warmer, as the sun continues to shine, and moments when there is some rain to water the earth, we are grateful for all the different ways that God continues to bring us through. And I'm hoping that as you head into June, as you are starting to have those final weeks of your youth ministry program starting to wind down, we pray that you will finish strong. We pray that you will finish in such a way that will help these youth, both in your neighborhood and in your church, to continue to consider what are the next steps that Jesus has for them. So blessings to you as you walk alongside them.